And racing, Clement Pizzazz has gone straight to the lead, followed out wide on the track there by Right Round Range, and run up there, Battiata showing up there, followed Irish Blue, trying to get around the outside, Jackson Jill, little gap, the others headed by Botany David to the straight though, and the leader at the moment is Clement Pizzazz, and lunging there, Right Round Range. This is close in the end. Clement Pizzazz, Right Round Range, Irish Blue late, right up there, Battiatas, Jackson Jill. There followed back, we go there too. Wymag Dave, Billy Muggins back there with Botany Dave. Ready and racing, nice break too, one of the best out, Princely Dollar, and there's one screaming across from out wide, another Groom and Noble Fantasies charged up in the middle and getting around the outside, no fault there, followed Pick the Tip trying to get into it off the track, Will Excite around the corner, Will Excite has just darted around them all and grabbed the lead, he's put together two in a row, Will Excite impressive, then we've got no fault, outside of that another Groom, wider out Noble Fantasy, then Pick the Tip, there followed back we go to Team Dream, and well back there we had back there towards the tail, Princely Dollar was it back there, and Wandy Luck was back there as well. And racing, a bound away nicely down on the inside, not as quick as Maker's Label though, which shows more. Round the outside, getting around his home was Craig, there followed by Mildred Lillian, 3 lengths away Wee Terror, down on the inside they were followed by another, then Thanks Charlie, up they come Maker's Label will beat a bound, then in photos Mildred Lillian and home was Craig, and that's close, they're followed by another Wee Terror, then Cess Divine and Thanks Charlie. And racing, and out wide Mr. Whippy and Corbon Queen, she got the jump nicely, and Corbon Queen, Mr. Whippy there followed Quadrago up and around the outside, Take No Prisoner, 3 lengths away Power Rapid, the rest are headed by Deepwater Charger into the straight though, and Mr. Whippy's moved up and hit the lead, Mr. Whippy, and then a close go between Corbon Queen and Take No Prisoner. Right up there we had wider still Power Rapid, there followed by Quadrago, Deepwater Charger, and towards the tail Drysdale never got into it, and that was back there with Iona Haka. And racing, field away, best out in the middle would have been Corbon Jelly, followed out wider still by Sophie's Terror. She gets around as followed Hetfield, and down on the inside Corbon Merck. Further back then they were followed over on the outside Oscar Tuivasa, then Pearls Boy, they swing, and it's Corbon Jelly. Corbon Jelly will get the prize. Sophie's Terror, Hetfield. Down the outside Corbon Merck, further back Oscar Tuivasa, followed after a gap Lenny Southgate. The last couple to arrive were Angel Noir, and outside that Pearls Boy. ready and racing. And out wide on the track, Rambunctious jumped out beautifully, went straight to the lead, followed out by Grunt Rogers is up there and it's railed through to grab the lead. They're followed through on the inside by Big Time Kalina. 3 lengths away, Corbon Polly. They were followed by, now Fair Goes trying to make ground wide, but darting up on the rail there is Even 7. They're followed back, we go now to Corbon Polly, and right at the back of the field is a Power Star, but on the corner, and the leader at the moment along the inside, Grunt Rogers. Rambunctious trying hard, but in front, Grunt Rogers will beat Rambunctious. They're followed third, Big Time Kalima, and roaring home there, Fair Go will get home for fourth ahead of Corbon Polly, followed Jibber Jabber Jill, and towards the tail of Power Style, and Even 7 would have been back in that rear pack as well. And racing, one of the best out would have been Deanne's Fantasy round the outside, showing up there. A Power No Ear is followed down on the inside there by Chill Out Ralph. Into the straight they run, and railing up there is a Power and is followed there, getting around Ginger Power. Also a Power Tania making ground. Gap the others. These are good way back. Caught the Bell also well back at this stage, Blushing Bell, and the last one is going to be Chill Out Ralph. Down the back they go, and in front we've got a Power No Ear has taken over. A Power No Ear, but here's the danger. Ginger Power whipping around the outside. They followed Deanne Fantasy, little gap of Power Tania, but up they come, and getting away from them now we've got Ginger Power will beat Deanne Fantasy, and third I think a Power No Ear. It came to the end of it, and coming later Power Tania. They're followed back we go a Power and little gap there too. Caught the Bell, and back there Chill Out Ralph and Blushing Bell would have been back there as well. And racing, best out of the middle, Homebush Violet, followed out by Squizzy, getting through No Security and coming up and around the outside of Power Stella. They're followed a length and a half back by Corbon Floyd. They're followed further back the field now by Pindari, and outside of that GCB going back the last 3 lengths back, Botany Comet. Down the back they go, and in front is Homebush Violet, and right there My Squizzy and No Security, and here's a Power Stella coming into it around the corner. Getting away though is Homebush Violet. Homebush Violet will beat a Power Stella. Third, oh, that's close. Pindari arrived late, and My Squizzy right between them. Corbon Floyd, and right on that bunch, No Security, followed there by GCB, and back last there, Botany Comet. Set and racing, and the field away. Dream Collector jumped reasonably well. The best out though was Laudable. Laudable followed up by Stolen Money coming after the leader, and now Dream Collector's got a beautiful run through on the inside. Oh, he's about to cut through between the 2 leaders. Away he goes. Oh, this is a good dog, and away by 5 lengths here. It's going to win this by 10, and the leader Dream Collector's got right away. Stolen Money to second, Laudable battling on. Gap in the field, the others headed by Travelling Joe, but up he comes, and Dream Collector by 14 lengths, I'd say. Second, Stolen Money, a length and a half back, Laudable. They're followed by Travelling Joe. Further back then in the field to No Chaos, and No Chaos was followed further back there by Power Bomb and Take a Trick at the back of the field. Racing, best out of the middle, Popstar Rocket, and joined out wide by No Undie Sunday, and also coming across from wide out, Corborn Wars joined the fray. They're followed down on the inside behind them by Botany Kevin. Into the back they run, getting around the outside, no attempt trying to get into it. They're followed by Corborn Phillip, and last of all at this stage is Magic Emily off the back, and Russell Hart has grabbed the lead. Russell Hart now, and Popstar Rocket coming around, no attempt, they turn. Russell Hart the leader, no attempt with big strides, but Russell Hart getting there will beat No Attempt. No Undie Sunday third, Botany Kevin. Then we've got on the inside Corborn Phillip, made ground late. Further back there Corborn War, and they're followed further back there by No Undie Sunday, which dropped out a bit of Magic Emily back towards the tail as well. Ready? And racing, Susan's Comet's away like a rocket, straight to the lead, followed out by Zebediah, and they're followed, moving up on the outside and trying to come forward. There is Life's a Laugh, and wider still, they were followed Rocket, No Jealousy getting up and behind them. They're followed over on the outside, Butterbean, but Susan's Comet too slick tonight by 3, beat Zebediah, and Life's a Laugh was third. They're followed after a gap there by Butterbean. They're followed by No Jealousy down on the inside, Corborn Tomcat, and Rocket, if I didn't mention it, was back, and so too was Cracking Chain. Ready? And racing, Fireman's Legacy out nicely down on the inside. She's going to fire through, and right up there also Katut is showing up, is followed a little wide on the track by Botany Jessie, and now the rail opening up for No Pride. Further back there to Murder Nom as they turn, and getting to the front is Katut. Is he the ball over? Katut away by about 4 lengths will beat Fireman's Legacy. Now right up there too, we've got in that photo, we've got Murder Nom, was it, and out wider No Pride arrived late. They're followed further back there. We had towards the back there Not a No, Swip and Tear and Sprinkles back there as well.